Hi, this is Clay Cass. And I was kind of a good girl today and then kind of a bad girl today. And so this is a video of my NYC Michael's shopping haul. Because I went to Michael's today. I shouldn't have, but I did. I had a 50% off coupon and I couldn't resist using it. So I did put a label on my collage box, and I have some tools that go with my. Good thing I didn't write anything. I have some tools that go with my 3D printer, and so I'm going to store those tools in here. So this box will be labeled 3D printer. So yeah, that's what this box will end up being, my 3D printer tools. Okay, so I also, earlier today, I made this card as a birthday card for a friend of mine. It says, "Be a pineapple. Stand tall, wear a crown, and be sweet on the inside." And I thought it was so cute and appropriate for her. So I made this, and it was originally a postcard to an event happening here in the city. And I painted it over and found my rubber stamp of a pineapple. And I used my and I gotta stop saying I use the Neo 2 colors that I have to paint the rubber stamp. So on to my Michael's haul. I definitely did not need it. You know I'm a paper junkie. That's my addiction. But it was $5.99 and I couldn't resist it. It had some nice pages in there that I could cut up and use. I thought this was really just beautiful. This is kind of in my color palette that I like. This was great in my color palette, so I couldn't resist it. So I bought this for $5.99. Then the big sale advertisement that they had going on was Strathmore paper. So the deal was, if you buy one, you get one free. So I bought some watercolor paper only because I don't have any at all. And I thought, oh, I might like to really try to use the Neo colors with the water paper. I didn't realize it was only 12 sheets. But so I got a pad of this. I'm going to sit this over there. And for free, for $8.99, I got a pad of the tracing paper. And somebody was saying that they use the tracing paper to make, I got 50 sheets, so I can pull one out right now. I also use either tracing paper or sometimes even my jelly sheets for tracing. But someone was saying that they use this to make faux glassine bags. And I thought, oh, that's pretty neat. But I didn't have any real good tracing paper, so I bought the tracing paper. I told you also that I'm a paper junkie. So I got that. Also, let's see. Let me get my little bag here. Oh, excuse me. This was big. I'm going to rearrange. Yeah, I'm gonna rearrange my craft table because let me see if I can pull. Oh, I can't seem to pull back. Here are my controls. Wait a sec. Let me see if I can, wrong direction. Sorry. So let's see. And I'm going to, sorry about that. Okay, let's see. I've got the We Are Memory Keepers glass cutting mat. I was surprised. It was only $16 regularly at the Michaels. And I've got this nice silicone mat here. But I have to be careful when I pull out my blade and think about cutting something. So I said, with this as my surface, I won't have to be so worried in the future. So let's see. I'm gonna change that. So I've got this, and I'm gonna use that. Oh, as I was saying, I was surprised. It was only $16 here in the city, and I had a 50% off coupon. So I only paid $8.50 for it, which is nice. And these little they're photo boxes, but I kind of use them for some small flat projects. They were 99 cents each, so I guess they were 50% off. So I bought 3, 2 purples and 1 teal. I found 2 rubber stamps in it used to be called the dollar bin. I think it's 2 for $3 bin today. I found 2 rubber stamps that were really cute. The cupcake I was really fond of. I says, well, I can cut off party, because just because I have a cupcake doesn't mean it's always a party. But cupcake is a nickname that someone gave me a while ago. So sometimes I go by that cupcake thing, and I like cupcakes. And then I bought this cactus plant because I thought, oh, you got to have something a little southwestern. So I got the cactus. So they were each, what, $1.50. And I'm not sure how to pronounce this. Passamentary. This stuff was, I think it was like $2 for items priced $2.49 up to $4.99, and they had some little cards with different fibers and trims wrapped around it. And I thought, oh, those are really nice. And I went through them and I looked, and this was hanging up on the wall, and it was regularly $4.99. And I was like, there's much more fiber and product in this particular spool than in the little card. So I says, if this is $2, I'm gonna buy this because I'll have more of it, and I can even share some of it since I have so much of it. And I'm not quite sure what I was gonna do, but I was thinking about using it to trim on some pages of a junk journal that I'm going to try to make and embellish and make it look real fancy. So let me see, how much is in this? Does it tell me? It says I have 2 yards here, and I don't think those other cards had 2 yards worth of anything on it. So I got that. I found these items over near the $3 for 2 items, but it's the Michaels brand stuff, Craft Smart, and these, they call them story stickers. And I love the fact that, so I've got 4 designs here. It says there are 100 pieces in here, so I have 25 of each, and I thought about laminating these on my laminator and turning them into paper clips, and the same for these. And I really only bought this because it had a crab. I also live in Maryland. And so I love crabs. Like last weekend, I went down to Maryland to a crab fest and I tried to hurt myself eating the crab. So I really bought this because of that little cute crab. So I got those. So those were, I think, $3 each package. Um, I needed an acrylic block. And so this was like $9.99 and I had a 40% off coupon. So I paid $5 or $6 for it. So I got this for $6. That was in the $1.50 bin. And I thought, oh, these were great because I could fix a calendar page with this information and make it look real good and fancy and personalized. And I love the script or the font on the date and today's goals. I need that. I need to start making me some goals. And so these were great little stamps. And I have a round punch. And I thought they might just fit inside that round punch. Do, notes, to do, buy, appointment, list. So I'm going to try to be more organized this year. And that was 99 cents. And I couldn't resist buying myself some jewelry. So I bought myself some fancy jewelry. I need to find. No, yeah, I think it'll tear open. I thought I had something else. Let me double check. Besides my junk food. Okay. I did have another item in my hand at the store, but apparently I thought better and I left it at the store. So I didn't buy it. So that's the end of my craft haul at Michael's today in the big NYC. And let me tell you this, Michael's is relatively new to New York City. It's been about 9 to 10 years that Michael's first opened up in the city proper, like New York, or in New York City, in Manhattan. And there was one like way out, really in Queens, far Queens. It really wasn't even Queens anymore because it was past the Kennedy Airport, which is way out far. And so there wasn't one in the city proper. And so they opened this one up on 100th Street and Columbus Avenue about 10 years. They've since added another one in Manhattan. And I think it's around 23rd Street on the west side, maybe 6th Avenue, I believe. And so the second one is a good sized store. The first one was an average sized store, but I have to admit, after working for Michael's for a number of years in Maryland, I was kind of disappointed with the New York store. But that's what I have, so I have to be content with it. But the best and the best selection of things that I've seen at a Michael's store was in Delaware at the Rehoboth store. That place, I went to that store last summer and I was like, what? Wow, this is the biggest Michael in the selections. I found some great bargains last summer when I went to that particular store. But I'm going to say toodaloo for now. See you the next time.